Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and I don't throw out the term hero lightly. In fact, I don't throw out that term much at all. But the man we're about to talk about today, in my opinion, is what an actual hero does, okay? Is, in every respect that I have seen this man, a warrior for truth who walks the walk as he talks that talk. And unfortunately, on YouTube, I don't know that we are actually going to be able to play the clip that we are going to play on Rockfin towards the end of this video. But what you're looking at is a man named Dr. Richard Bartlett that during this whole thing was not making TikTok videos, was not dancing around in choreographed jackassery. Now, this man, he was doing a little something called telling the truth and saving lives and shouting as loudly as he possibly could. And now there are a couple of big-time studies that show budesonide works. Now, that's about all we're going to say about that subject until we get over a little farther in this, okay? So, what I really need people to do is understand how important it is, okay, that we get this information out to others, because what's happening right now is big-time incentives for slavery. Let me repeat that. Big-time incentives for slavery. Because any kind of a digital passport, okay, that is developed, an application that is developed for you to be tracked, traced, databased, and then told what you can and cannot do, where you can and cannot go, how you must act. Remember, Joe Biden's Twitter account and the president's Twitter account, because it's certainly not Zombie Joe. I would be surprised right now if when Zombie Joe puts his hands on a keyboard, they're not shaking so badly. They're not shaking so badly that, like, you know, obviously someone has to type anything. I don't think he's using keyboards anymore. Okay? And let's talk about that for a second as well. Okay? Not only his hands shaking so badly, right? But he couldn't, like, do the voice to text thing because he can't speak. He can't speak. But basically he said, hey, you are going to take your boop boop, or you're going to wear a mask until you do. Well, we fought back in Iowa, and Naomi Wolf tweeted something out that we're going to go over, but essentially it's looking like there aren't going to be masks on the kids next year, thank God. There shouldn't be masks on the kids today anywhere in the state. But the choice is going to be there in Iowa. It's a big win, a hard-fought win. I'm going to a meeting at 6 today, and then another one tomorrow at 2. Trying to meet with people, trying to fight back, because, not only do you get the subway ticket, okay, or the Yankees ticket, or they're talking about concert tickets now. Yes, McDonald's has also teamed up with these people. You love McDonald's. Everybody loves it. We're McLoving it. To actually brand its packaging. This is not a parody. This is not Babylon Bee. Yes, the fries themselves look like they are a virus. But through the White House, McDonald's that never had to shut down, right? That was still allowed to be open 24/7. Okay? They're going to help promote with their fries. This is the dystopic nightmare that we absolutely live in. So before we get started in the video, I do want to tell everybody, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and share. I have moved away from Chrome. And I got to tell you already, there's a lot of things I like about Firefox, but, I was just dropping some frames over on Rockfin, apparently. I got that in my thing. I've never had that happen. I don't know if that's my Firefox, but then there are a couple other bugs or some features I'm trying to get away from Google and Chrome because the search engine results are awful. They're awful. But thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. Remember, make that free Rockfin account. Make it, because when we go to Dr. Richard Bartlett, a true hero, okay, a man, again, saving lives, not pandering to a system of lies. All right, we're going to play that over on the other side. So make the free account. I'll tell you when we go over there. And then I want to thank Odyssey for backing my entire channel up because, hey, we could be taken down at any time. Remember, we were taken down back in April, magically got our channel back within an hour. And then on top of that, we got one of the strikes gone. And apparently another strike is supposed to leave next week. So we're going to, listen, we're trying to reach as many people as possible. We don't want to get thrown off this platform, and that's why we've adopted this kind of new style, right? This new style. Documentary films, Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, A New World Order, Define and Shade the Motion Picture are free right here, right now. And here we go. Let's start with the good news. Huge. Iowa 5 Freedoms and other advocates take a bow. This was not a gift, and it's not a gift. Believe me, I'm fighting every day, even though I'm still here. I left New York because I felt like, unfortunately, it was just so corrupt. It was so gangster run. What? The fight was over. The fight was over. I knew this last year. I bought this car last year to leave, a little over a year ago, and then the DMV was shut down, so I couldn't even get it on the road, until the beginning of June. Actually, no, I couldn't go to the DMV to the beginning of June. I didn't get my paperwork till the end of June. We got a tip over at Rockfin because, we're fully demonetized here. But Elijah Kramer says, I attended my daughter's chorus concert Thursday. They made the kids wear masks outdoors on a football field. Meanwhile, hugging and interacting, they're also still making them wear in sports events here in Pennsylvania. Yep. Let's see. I've never been so angry or embarrassed from my alma mater. I don't blame you. And then we got another one right here from Anna Fletcher. Thank you so much for the tips over at Rockfin. So I want to read some of this because it's important, right? Basically, they're giving him the choice. He says, look, this isn't last year. We have therapeutics. We got the boop boops. See on the top right here? You know what? We don't want any kind of quarantine orders. These are children. All right? These are children. I mean, come on. Let's be honest, okay? So now we have our own informed decisions regarding risk, right? And, provide parents and students with the option to make their own decisions about mask usage. Damn straight. Damn, because when 80%, 90% of the kids are there without masks, right? Then the other, super brainwashed 20, 10% just going to stop anyway. And what are we doing to our children? What are we doing to our children? What are we doing to our children? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Okay? So, shout out to Simon Naylor. Sends me good stuff. We're going to play some of this. Again, we got plenty of stuff for your boopington.
We're going to get you with a free Shack Burger card every time you get your vaccine. Even better than that, our 25 Shacks around New York City. Anytime you go for the next month, you're there grabbing your burger, your chicken sandwich, show us your vaccine card. We'll get you free fries on us to say thank you. We are so excited. We love this city. We live here too. And we're going to get back. Get your vax, get your Shack, and let's gather up as a community again. The Shake Shack team is here for you in New York. We'll see you soon all around New York City and Shack.
So, just so people understand, obviously they added the laugh track. And that guy right there, above me doing the hand signals and whatever, I would assume that this is probably, an excerpt that maybe the news put on from perhaps a Cuomo thing, because he was doing the stuff for a lot of the Cuomo briefings as well.
Thank you so much, Randy. Thank you to the whole Shake Shack team. This is really going to help us out. And did you say free fries when you get vaccinated? I got vaccinated. You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries? Wait a minute. But there's also a burger element to this.
Whoa. They did put a good laugh track to it. I gotta, in a world of darkness, right? In a world of darkness, this, you got a little chuckle. If it wasn't, again, this isn't a skit though.
Let me check with Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat this could be breakfast? Okay. I want you to look at this and think about, again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination.
Just think of this when you think of Boopingtons.
Vaccination. I'm getting a very good feeling about vaccination right this moment. Thank you.
It's not SNL, by the way. It's they threw that on there. I wish it were. All that is absolutely 100% real. So before we go full Rockfin, which we're going to do just in a moment, so make sure you at least have that free Rockfin account and you're following me. If you do want to support me, again, it's $9.99 a month, and you get all of my premium material. Right now, you can watch my 2009 segment where I first pull some Illuminati cards. That's on the premium end, but you get everybody's premium content. And it's a way to support the show, but at least make the free account so we can talk about things like this. Okay, because we're going to talk about things like this in regards to Richard Bartlett, who led the way, and then also things like, Lancet studies, that have phase 2 open label randomized controlled trials. Those things. I know they're kind of silly. They're not as funny as that. They're not as funny as de Blasio eating burgers, but we're going to get there. So I wanted to cover this story from all angles, okay? A lot of people have seen this story, and see, this is one of those problems with Firefox right here. Like, where's the story? It was up a second ago. Am I going to have to? There we go. Come on, Firefox, get it together. I want to use you. Surgeon 48 pens incredible obituary to himself before his death. Now, apparently this is a hoax. These are just things that he said. But, the story went like this, that he was against anybody who was questioning the boop boop and making fun of them on social media. And he proudly posted as soon as he got boop boop 1 and boop boop 2. And I think within a week and a half of boop boop 2, he died. All right. So it made its way around social media because also there was this goofy, like ridiculous over the top obituary that he supposedly wrote for himself because he didn't think, of course, that he was going to be dying anytime soon. Apparently it was actually written by friends, but what I want to focus in are the fact checks on it, right? So here's the obituary. It's absolutely ridiculous. There is no doubt. They just say there's no evidence of Ohio doctor's death caused by what, right? But there's no doubt that he was mocking people. Okay, so this is some of the side-by-side stuff you're seeing on, I believe this is an Instagram post. Again, him posting this and, within a week or so's time. And there's the post on the first one and the second one. And let's see if that goes to, there we go. I did it for the orange juice. I'm pretty sure the needle was like a foot long. The good news that I didn't feel the microchip going in, but I can hear local radio stations now. See, it's funny to him. It was funny to him. It was ha, 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 hilarious. All these people that said shit like that really bothered me. Really bothered me because they don't know where mRNA was originated. They don't understand what DARPA is. They don't understand that Operation Warp Speed was a military operation. Let me repeat that. Operation Warp Speed was a military operation. But they think they're hilarious. So second dose, the microchip is working just fine. My mind is slowly being taken over by the hive mind. We are just fine. Resistance is futile. Okay? So I guess that's in February. So if he died in April, it would have been more than weeks later. We want to get it right, like a couple months later. You know, I'm not saying he did die from this, but he certainly did mock people, didn't he? Didn't he? Just want to throw that out there. Okay, guys. So here it is. This is how it's going to go down. We're about to go over the studies out of Oxford and all that good stuff, all that jazz. But what I really want to do is play you this hero testimony. So, YouTube audience, thumbs it up on the way out. Subscribe, share. I love you. But you got to make that free Rockfin account because we're going to play this Texas Senate stuff. And you know what? For the YouTubers, because I love you, I'm even going to put the raw link, not to Rockfin, but the entire testimony, because you're not going to see this on the mainstream media, right? You're going to see this with the Burmese Brigade. So, can't play this on YouTube, too risky. 3 weeks down the line, they could call this medical misinformation, so I'm not going to risk it. We're going to play it only at the Rockfin. Make that free account, and we're going to see you over there. I love you guys over at YouTube, but you know how it goes. We're going to get ready.